Ferdinando Fairfax, 2nd Lord Fairfax of Cameron, was an English politician who sat in the House of Commons at various times between 1614 and 1648. He was a commander in the Parliamentary army in the English Civil War. Early life. He was born in Yorkshire, the eldest son of Ellen Aske and Thomas Fairfax, whom Charles I in 1627 created Lord Fairfax of Cameron in the Peerage of Scotland, and received a military education in the Netherlands. Two of his brothers were Henry Fairfax and Charles Fairfax. 4 others were killed on military service overseas. Political career. He served as member of the English Parliament for Boroughbridge during the 6 parliaments which met between 1614 and 1629, and also during the short Parliament of 1640. In May 1640 he succeeded his father as Lord Fairfax, but being a Scottish peer he sat in the English House of Commons as one of the representatives of Yorkshire during the Long Parliament from 1640, until his death. He took the side of the Parliament, but held moderate views and desired to maintain the peace. His main seat was Denton Hall in Wharfdale, Yorkshire. Military service. In the First Scottish War, Fairfax had commanded a regiment in the King's Army. Then, on the outbreak of the Civil War in 1642, he became commander of the Parliamentary forces in Yorkshire, with Newcastle as his opponent. Hostilities began after the repudiation of a treaty of neutrality entered into by Fairfax with the Royalists. At first Fairfax met with no success. He was driven from York, where he was besieging the Royalists, to Selby, then in 1643 to Leeds, and after beating off an attack at that place he was totally defeated on the 30th of June 1643 at the Battle of Atwalton Moor. He escaped to Hull, which he successfully defended against Newcastle from the 2nd of September until the 11th of October 1643, and by means of a brilliant sally caused the siege to be raised. Fairfax was victorious at Selby on the 11th of April 1644, and joining the Scots besieged York, after which he was present at the Battle of Marston Moor, where he commanded the infantry and was routed. He was subsequently, in July 1644, made governor of York and charged with the further reduction of the county. In December 1644 he took the town of Pontefract, but failed to secure the castle. During his command in Yorkshire, Fairfax engaged in a paper war with Newcastle, and wrote the answer of Ferdinando, Lord Fairfax, to a declaration of William, Earl of Newcastle. He also published a letter from Lord Fairfax to Robert, Earl of Essex, describing the victorious sally at Hull. Later life. Fairfax resigned his command on the passing of the Self-Denying Ordinance, but remained a member of the Committee for the Government of Yorkshire and was appointed, on the 24th of July 1645, steward of the Manor of Pontefract. He died from an accident which caused gangrene in his foot on the 14th of March 1648 and was buried at Bolton Percy in Yorkshire. Fairfax had married twice. By his first wife, Mary, daughter of Edmund Sheffield, he had 6 daughters and 2 sons: Thomas, who succeeded him as the 3rd Lord Fairfax, and Charles, a colonel of horse, who was killed at Marston Moor.